Us, you know, we at the Shelton Police Department, present and past, are all grateful for your years of service, your example, your integrity, and you know, you will be missed here at the police department. We're very thankful for all you've done, and wish you well in your future endeavors. And that's it. I don't know if there's much more to be said.
Don't make Calvin cry.
You know, thank you. Yeah.
Well, I think as a former Harbor boy, we're both from the Harbor. You know, 25 years, he's now retired and made me the senior guy here. I appreciate that.
Was that San Quentin Harbor?
Yeah.
San Quentin Harbor?
That doesn't mean I'm going to retire next week, so.
Darn it!
Yeah. You keep asking, I know. I want to know why you changed the keys to my office. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we put together a plaque for you. Evolution there.
Nice.
So this is, Les been here for 25 years, and we put together, we got all of the badges that he would have worn throughout his career. We kind of put in this frame. We couldn't find a white patch, so that's it. Les, from the Guild to you. It's got everything from reserve to your lieutenant's position.
Wow, I didn't know I had that many badges. Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So,
They got pose for pictures.
Thank you.
Where did you tie your horse up, Les?
So what we did, this is just me here thinking outside the box, okay? You know, as an officer here in Shelton, you know, for collar brass, we have the SP honor collar. We do the same for reserve, but most everybody that's ever probably worked at Shelton Police Department has been a reserve either at Shelton or somewhere else before. So I just found a little flag because there's nothing more patriotic than a volunteer. And that's what reserve is. So that's why we put the flag underneath the reserve badge. And then, you know, Les served as a reserve patrol officer, a sergeant. He served for commander under one chief, and then sergeant again, and then was promoted to lieutenant. So that's, and then the different patches that have been throughout the years. So that's what we kind of come together as a guild.
Well, I know. I think we hired him in '90. He was just telling me that, and I didn't even know that. He kind of worked his way up the ladder real quick. Worked patrol for, I don't know how many years, but
Forever something.
forever. Seemed like, and he made sergeant. He worked all his way up. Les always did a good job. He was diligent in his duties. Was a good hire. Stayed up for him. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Sneak in.
Of course I do. Yeah, I trained Les. I think Les remembers some of those weeks were the only two people on in one car. I think that was the highlight, though. Weren't as busy back then. Enjoyed the training. Congratulations. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
I always enjoyed having you as my partner. You were there as a reserve, and we hit it off really good. Then we went to patrol together, and really easy guy to work with. We were able to read each other and get things done very safely and detailed, and really enjoyed that. And then when you became a sergeant, you did good leadership, and I certainly enjoyed working under you. And then got into detectives. Next thing you know, you're my leader there, and that was very cool. We got a lot accomplished. And again, I told you when I first met you, you were going to be a chief or a lieutenant. I said, you're a smart young man, and you stick with it, you're going to do this. And he progressed right on up and did very well, and I really enjoyed having him as a partner.
Thank you. You were I'm still kind of a senior guy.
Oh, yeah.
I did have the pleasure of working with Les until 2005 when I retired. And it was always a pleasure to work patrol, have him as my sergeant, had him as my lieutenant. I can't remember, that was way too long ago, whether or not you were commander when I was still there or not.
Yes.
I think you were for a short period of time. And it's always been a pleasure because if you had any questions, it was easy to go to Les and he would try to give the best information possible with the circumstances that he had. And I always appreciated that. This is, and I think he will agree with me, law enforcement's probably one of the most rewarding careers that you could ever have. But when it's over, you know it's over. And you know when it's time to go. And I think that's where he was at, and that's where I was at. And it was a rewarding career working for Shelton PD for 25 years. Congratulations.
Well, when I started here way back when as a reserve, I actually worked an entire summer, mostly on Les's shift. I'd come out and I'd be there after hours. I'd get off work at Simpson, come work a few hours actually on Virgil's swing shift. And usually on the weekends I'd ride a complete graveyard shift with Les and the crew. Then I got hired full-time and I had one FTO here at the police department.
That's why you're so successful.
Les was my FTO the entire time. I learned a ton, learned how to talk to people, how to deal with people, and how to respect people, which is one of the biggest things I took away from Les and his teachings, and it has certainly helped me in my career, and he has continued to be one of the most honorable people that I've known, and I've had the fortune of doing quite a bit outside of work. He got me into elk hunting as soon as I came in here, and we've spent many hours riding around in a truck and walking through the woods together, and many, many stories I can't and won't share. Congratulations.
So as a way of introduction, I work here at the Shelton PD, but I've been gone for half of my career here. But you know, Les has been pretty instrumental in my career here as a sergeant and as a leader for most of that. But particularly, I really appreciate his friendship, and I've been able to go to him at times when I needed things to talk things off, you know, how we need to get things off your chest and working different cases, complex cases. I really appreciate his insight on a lot of stuff that I've been able to do, and in planning for the future as well. He's very intelligent that way, and as we now see that he's moving on to schooling and better things here away from our PD, he's still going to be a friend. I really appreciate that. So thanks, Les, for all the friendship.
Thank you.
I told him I'm a little envious because I started, I think, just a little bit before Les. And he's retiring and I'm not. And all these years I thought Les was like 4 or 5 years younger than me. His dark hair, and he's still got hair and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, gosh, I'm just envious that Les gets to step away from this. And I mean, look at him, he still looks 10 years younger than me. So what a great thing. And Les, I would say from the sheriff's office and actually for all the folks at Shelton PD and the surrounding agencies, but Les, you've been a great person to work in partnership among the agencies, and it's always been great that we could call you and have whatever conversations we need to have to resolve issues, and we'll miss you, and I wish you luck in the future.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, I think I said it yesterday on the radio. I said you don't just lose a command staff member, you lose historical knowledge out of this police department. People like Les retired. You'll never get that knowledge back. And the people here made me feel like a family in my life when I got here. First fishing trip in Washington was with Les. So you'll be missed. Congratulations.
Not only have the privilege of being his new mother-in-law, we worked together way back when at Simpson, and I had the privilege of being his training officer as a security guard, so I got him.
1986.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, it was 86.
Cool.
Thank you, everyone, for being here and all the support that you've showed me over the years. And thank my wife, Jill. She's a great support mechanism. Now I'll spend more time with her and the grandchildren, and Jason Whitney, and of course, my mom.
We welcome you to our family.
Thank you. Thank you all.